Despite all the entertainment that the IPL has provided us over the years, we can't disregard the other side of the coin, which has been in focus for past few years. Hello everyone, welcome to this new video on Cricket Tracker. My name is Jain Ranka and today I'll be talking about 5 dark secrets from the IPL which have continued to tarnish the tournament's reputation big time. Just before we begin with the video, if you haven't liked, shared and subscribed to Cricket Tracker yet, do it now. At number 1, starting with cheerleader confessions. It's quite obvious that the IPL has been presenting some sort of glamour to the audience over the years, and the cheerleaders are a huge part of it. But over the time, some cheerleaders have accused the Indian Premier League Governing Council of being racist, as most of the women that get this job are white women. Also, these cheerleaders have to adjust with their accommodations also, as sometimes team managements don't even provide them a proper place to stay. In 2011, cheerleader Gabriela Pascalotto raised her concerns over the flirtatious parties that are organized by her employer, Mumbai Indians. She had spoken out against all the parties that were going on through a blog, and reportedly a lot of players had privacy concerns with this blog. A change did come in this regard, as the communication between players and cheerleaders was completely scrapped from then on. Number 2, after party fiascos. The Cash Rich League is quite famous for its after match parties. These parties are like a culture or a ritual in the IPL. It also makes sense, as like the tournament, it tries to bring in people from different backgrounds and ethnic beliefs together, but not all these parties are quite memorable. There were instances in the past when certain players of the same team had huge spats after consuming alcohol and also attended rave parties without the permissions of the team management. While there are many reports written on it, there has never been an official word. The IPL management has done a fairly good job thus far to keep this part of the game as secretive as possible, and all we know are certain rumors. Number 3, commercialization versus development of local talent. The IPL is like a very big stage for Indian youngsters. It was said to bring in more chances for Indian uncapped players to play alongside great foreign talents. But over the years, something else has been observed. Teams are more keen on picking sides that can win a tournament rather than giving chances to these players who have been warming the benches for many years. For example, Ricky Bui, one of the fine talents from Andhra, has played less than 5 matches in the last 4 seasons he spent with Sunrisers Hyderabad. And almost similar is the case with former Under-19 World Cup winner Baba Aparaji. They do take the paychecks home, sometimes quite big, but the number of Indian talents warming the benches and not even getting a single game every year is quite concerning. Number 4, fixing demons of the past. An incident that happened in 2013 has kept haunting the tournament's image, and the scars are pretty visible till now. Srishant, Ankit Chavan and Ajit Chandila were banned from playing domestic and international cricket due to their alleged involvement in match fixing. A lot of fans who have been watching the game for decades have already stopped watching the tournament, and despite no other fixing incident coming up in the news later on, the allegations never left. Is the tournament far from fixing? That is one question not many people guarantee, even the experts. But one thing here is for sure, that the number of players working their socks off to earn their paychecks are quite higher than the players who are trying to tarnish the image of this tournament. Number 5, humongous flow of cash via betting. Betting has definitely been a major problem in the Indian Premier League, perhaps bigger than the fixing demons. 2 teams, Rajasthan and Chennai, were slapped with a 2-year ban due to their owners' alleged involvement in betting. Every season, we see so many cases of gangs getting caught in pubs, bars and other public places splashing the cash on this. From small-scale levels ranging money to the involvement of lakhs and crores of rupees has been concerning for the authorities. We are not very aware of the changes legalized betting can bring in, but that seems like the only remedy that makes sense. These were 5 dark secrets about the Indian Premier League that everyone isn't aware of. Comment and tell us your views on the same. And if you haven't liked, share and subscribed to Cricket Tracker yet, don't forget to do that. Thank you.